Imagine a family on a mission for a fresh start, venturing into the wilderness with dreams of building a better life. Days later, their truck is found abandoned, filled with cash. Their dog barely alive inside. 4 years later, their remains are discovered. But the answers still elude us. Bobby and Sherilynn Jamison lived a quiet, secluded life in Eufaula, Oklahoma. Bobby, a former gas station owner, struggled with chronic pain and depression after a car accident. Sherilynn was a devoted mother but battled bipolar disorder. Despite their challenges, they shared a dream to leave the grind behind and live off the grid. In October 2009, they set off to Red Oak, Oklahoma, to look at a 40-acre plot of land where they hoped to build a new life. But what began as a hopeful journey would turn into a nightmare. On October 16, 2009, hunters found the Jamisons' pickup truck abandoned on a remote dirt road in Latimer County. Inside, they discovered the family's wallets, IDs, cell phones, and a shocking $32,000 in cash. Even more heartbreaking, their dog, Maisie, was barely clinging to life after days without food or water. The scene was baffling. Why would they leave behind so much cash and personal belongings? Where could they have gone without taking their phones or food for their daughter? The discovery left more questions than answers. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered strange details about the Jamisons in the months leading up to their disappearance. Friends and neighbors described them as increasingly withdrawn and paranoid. Sherilynn had written unsettling messages on the walls of their home, including "Get out, Satan." Bobby, struggling with depression and pain, had begun carrying a gun for protection. And then there was the family pastor, who revealed they believed their home was haunted and had even considered an exorcism. Could these strange behaviors be tied to their disappearance? Or were they just a family overwhelmed by personal struggles? The discovery of their abandoned truck and the lack of immediate clues sparked countless theories about what had happened to the Jamisons. Let's explore the most prominent ones. First, the possibility of a murder-suicide. With Sherilynn's bipolar disorder and Bobby's depression, some believed one of them may have snapped, but no weapons were found at the scene, and evidence doesn't support this theory. Another theory is foul play. The $32,000 in cash raised suspicions. Could the family have been involved in drug trafficking or stumbled upon something dangerous in the woods? Then there's the theory of a targeted attack. Bobby had a tense relationship with his father, Bob Dean Jamison, and accused him of making death threats. Could this have been revenge? Even more chilling is the possibility of cult activity. Sherilynn's mother believed the family was targeted by a local cult, though no concrete evidence has emerged to support this. Finally, the most straightforward theory: accidental death. It's possible the family became lost in the wilderness, succumbing to exposure. But the hole found in Bobby's skull complicates this explanation. For 4 years, the fate of the Jamison family remained a mystery. Then in November 2013, hunters discovered skeletal remains in a wooded area just 3 miles from their truck. DNA testing confirmed the remains belonged to Bobby, Sherilynn, and Madison. Due to advanced decomposition, the cause of death couldn't be determined. However, Bobby's skull had a small hole, raising questions about a possible gunshot wound. Still, no murder weapon or additional evidence was found, leaving the case as perplexing as ever. The mystery deepened when witnesses connected to the case began dying under suspicious circumstances. One witness, who claimed to have seen the family shortly before their disappearance, died of an apparent overdose. Another, who reportedly had key information, was killed in a hit-and-run accident. These deaths fueled speculation of a larger cover-up, perhaps involving organized crime or a drug operation in the area. Did the Jamisons stumble onto something they shouldn't have seen? While the theories continue to swirl, investigators lean toward accidental death as the most likely explanation. The family may have become disoriented and lost in the rugged wilderness, ultimately succumbing to the elements. Still, the cache, the hole in Bobby's skull, and the suspicious witness deaths leave room for doubt. Could foul play have played a role in their tragic end? The case of the Jamison family remains one of the most baffling mysteries in modern true crime. It is a story of love, tragedy, and unanswered questions that continues to haunt all who hear it. What happened to Bobby, Sherilynn, and Madison Jamison? Was it a tragic accident, a calculated attack, or something even darker? Until more evidence emerges, the truth lies hidden in the dense Oklahoma wilderness. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the Jamison family's mysterious disappearance. If you want to hear more stories like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Together, we can keep these cases alive and ensure they are never forgotten.